What if I told you a simple road trip from Lagos to Accra could completely shatter everything you thought you knew about West African living? Well, that's exactly what happened to one traveler who shared their mind blowing experience online. And honestly, their story had me questioning why we're all suffering in Lagos when Ghana is right next door and they're living their best life over there. Hi everyone, Hadassah for Jackpot.ng. So I came across this incredible thread from someone who just got back from Ghana, and their observations were so fascinating that I had to share them with you. This isn't just another travel story. This is a full cultural awakening that might make you book your next trip ASAP. So, this traveler decided to take a road trip from Lagos to Accra, and from the moment they arrived, Ghana had started serving them culture shock back to back to back. Let me break down what they experienced that had them saying, wait, is this how people are supposed to live? First thing that caught them off guard, Ghanaians actually greet each other, like properly greet. Not the Lagos avoid eye contact at all cost energy we're so used to, okay? This traveler said every time they took a walk around their neighborhood, random people would greet them with genuine smiles. At first, they were confused, like, do these people know us? But then they realized, nah, Ghanaians just acknowledge other humans existing in their space. Revolutionary concept, right? You shock 'em. And it gets better. When they hopped on public transport, every passenger would greet everyone already in the vehicle with a proper good morning or whatever time of the day it was. Coming from Lagos, where everyone's got earphones permanently glued to their ears, me inclusive, this communal greeting culture was absolutely mind blowing. Now, let's talk about their transport system. You know how entering a Lagos danfo is basically preparing for psychological warfare. Yeah, you've experienced that. Well, Ghana said, we're not doing that chaos over here. Those trotros, which are basically danfos, but with actual chill, operate on completely different vibes. No aggressive yellow paint job, no conductors screaming like they're announcing the end of the world, no dragging passengers into vehicles like they're being kidnapped. Ugh, bad experience. They even call their conductors mate. How awesome is that? And get this, in one trotro, this traveler entered, there wasn't a conductor. People just pay the driver when they reach their destination. This honor system actually works there. Can you imagine that working in Lagos? Now think about it. Would have free rides for days. But what really struck this traveler was the language situation. In Lagos, you hear Yoruba, Pidgin, Igbo, Hausa, and probably 10 other languages before you finish your morning tea. It's beautiful chaos. But in Accra, tweet is everywhere. Market vendors, church passengers, customer service, everyone flows in this one communal language. Like they're all a part of the same WhatsApp group. The traveler said it made Ghana feel incredibly unified in a way that our multicultural madness, as beautiful as it is, sometimes doesn't achieve. There was something so peaceful about the linguistic harmony. Speaking of peace, this is where Ghana really flexed on us. The traveler said Ghana operates on what they call soft life frequency. No constant honking like every driver is personally offended by traffic. No screaming at red lights. Like they're going to intimidate them into turning green faster. They could be on the road for 15 whole minutes before hearing a single horn. I wonder what that looks like. I wonder what that feels like. At first, I thought Ghanaians were too laid back. Then reality hits. Maybe it's not that they're too laid back or relaxed. Maybe we're just the one living constantly like we're running from invisible predators in Lagos. Now, let's talk about the food situation because we all know that this is where things get spicy, okay? This traveler went in with an open mind about the whole jollof debate. They tried Ghana jollof on their first night and said it was sweet, but I mean, it's not Nigerian jollof, if you know what I mean. Diplomatic king right there. But what really impressed them was this pepper sauce called shito that Ghanaians add to everything. They had it with jollof, they had it with fried rice, something called waki. The architecture had them taking pictures every 5 minutes. They said the structures were so distinct and artistic, like walking through an outdoor gallery where every building had its own personality. Lagos cannot relate. Now, money matters. Ghana is expensive, they found out, but the public transport being affordable kept their budget somewhat intact. What really messed with them, though, was the air quality. They said breeze literally felt like It was hugging them instead of trying to suffocate them with exhaust fumes. No Agbero chasing you, no Okada using your leg as road marker, just peace and occasional fried plantain aromas. I wonder what that feels like. Even the rain was classy. Small drizzles here and there, no dramatic flooding or everybody scatter energy. But the electric situation, that was the one that had them the most shook. And 4 nights, the power went out twice. Once for an hour and a half, once for 20 minutes. That's it. This traveler said they kept being suspicious because Lagos trauma is real. When electricity is stable, we automatically think something is wrong. The time difference caught them off guard too. Ghana's just 1 hour behind us, but daylight starts at 5:30 a.m. and everywhere is dark by 6 p.m. No long Lagos twilight vibes. If you're planning evening activities in Ghana, start early. What this traveler said that really got to them was that Ghana and Nigeria, we do have a deep pride in our culture. Ghanaians wear their traditions with the same love we wear ours, and that's what made them feel right at home. Their final takeaway: this trip was a humbling reminder that chaos is not a personality trait. We don't have to live like we're constantly at war with our environment. Lagos, did they drag you? What do you guys think? Does this make you want to experience Ghana for yourself? Have you had similar culture shock experiences when traveling within West Africa? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. And if this video got you curious about more West Africa travel experience, make sure to subscribe because I will be bringing more stories, more fascinating stories your way. See you next time. Bye.